it's a busy time, and for us around the arena, we're gearing up, and today's announcement's a real good one and a big one that we've agreed to contract with Jordan Maleta, educational package and scholarship. So obviously our first round pick, 13th overall from last May's draft, and we're delighted to add a player like this with size and skill that Jordan has, and he'll be a welcome addition to our lineup right away. And just to make it official here, we'll sign the contract and officially welcome Jordan into the Spitfire family. Thanks, Jordan. Welcome, buddy.
Thank you.
I had a chance to watch Jordan play probably 15-20 games this year, scouting, and very, very happy that he was there at 13. Sometimes when you're picking 13th in the draft, you don't really know what's going to be there for you, but we were extremely excited that Jordan was still available at that selection. So, like I said, we're welcome, and with our team going young and our situation with a lot of 94s and 95s in our lineup, I think Jordan's going to be a big part of it. He's going to be thrown into the fire right away on probably one of the top two lines, so it's going to be a quick learning process for him, but with his size and skill, like I said, I don't think he'll have any problem, and our fans will be in for a treat for the next few years watching him in a Spitfire uniform. So if anybody wants to ask questions from the floor, go ahead, and Jordan will ask. Or if you have any questions for myself.
Yeah, Warren, whereabouts, and I know you have the coaching staff, but where do you see Jordan playing? Center or right wing, because I know you played both.
You know what, it's funny you asked that. I think we talked to his advisor and his family and himself about that, and you know, we've had a couple guys in here the last 5 years that were centermen. You know, Taylor Hall came in, you know, I was a centerman, he got picked first overall in the NHL draft, he's a left winger now, so same as Greg Nemus, who actually Jordan reminds me a bit of Greg, but we'll see what happens. Boogie and Jonesy and Smitty will decide where he's going to play. I don't think that's a big problem. He's big enough to play on the wing, and also, but don't want to take his creativity away at center though. So we'll see what happens, and maybe we'll throw him on even at net if we have to. But that's a good question. I think we're debating that internally right now, and I think once the coaches we get settled here and we see where the pieces of the puzzle fit for sure. It's a great question.
Jordan, I'm just wondering what excites you the most about the prospect of coming here to play for the Spitfires?
I just know Windsor is a great city and it's a great organization here, and I'm just excited to get into the lineup and win some games with this team.
What are the expectations you have for yourself in your first season?
I know it's going to be tough my first year being a 16-year-old, but hoping just to come in here and make an impact my first year. Score as many goals as possible and be a good teammate with all the other boys in the team.
I saw that you had, I think, you got a nice goal-scoring touch, but you're equally adept at playmaking. How would you describe yourself as a player?
I feel like I'm a pretty well-rounded player. I can put the puck in the net, but also in certain situations I'll dish off the puck to make the play, make the assist, and I play all three ends of the ice, so it's pretty well-rounded.
While your bosses are debating where you should play, do you have a preference of position?
I've been a center most of my life, but wherever you put me out playing, I'll be happy playing there.
Is there somebody in particular that you've patterned your game after, or that you think you're similar to in style?
Like Warren said, he thinks it's Greg Nemus, but I really can't say I know anyone in particular that I pattern my game after.
Jordan, can you talk